I'll use the word theory in one of the senses defined in the Oxford English Dictionary to mean a conception of something to be done or the methods of doing it. My conception is that the landscape profession has one aim, 3 objectives, and 5 sets of techniques. It's a 1-3-5 profession. The aim is to create a good public realm. The objectives are to create places which are useful, beautiful, and well made. The compositional elements are land, water, vegetation, buildings, and pavements. Each of these points raises additional theoretical issues and involves the older disciplines of garden design and town design. When landscape architecture was evolving in the late 19th century, practitioners wanted to distinguish themselves from garden designers and to become more involved with public projects. Thomas Mawson, who became the UK Landscape Institute's first president, wrote separate books on garden making and on civic art. He saw both subjects as part of landscape architecture, but by treating them separately, he widened the gulf between the new profession and its ancient theory and practice. Landscape and garden design remain excellent places to develop spatial concepts, and many of the best urban designs derive from parks and gardens. History provides many examples. Amarna in ancient Egypt was as much a garden plan as it was a town plan. Beijing was based on the traditional planning of China's royal estates, which integrated dwellings with gardens and parks. Isfahan was based on the classical planning of Persian gardens, dating from 1,000 years before the birth of Islam. Baroque Rome was planned on the model of Sixtus V's own garden in Montalto. Georgian London's parks, squares and streets were based on Renaissance and neoclassical garden plans, as was Edinburgh's new town. 19th century Paris and Washington, D.C. were based, again, on Baroque garden plans with focal points and radial avenues. Modernist cities, regrettably, were not based on spatial ideas which had been tested at the scale of landscape and garden design. So, they're dead dull.